Good morning. My name is Stephanie Sabrin, and I am the Corporate Communications with the Corporate Communications Unit with the Niagara Regional Police Service. It's my honor and privilege to act as your Master of Ceremonies and welcome you to this morning's recruit graduation. I'd like to introduce and welcome our guests who are joining us today. It is a virtual ceremony as we are respecting the COVID-19 restrictions and limiting the amount of people who are in the room today. Chief of Police Brian McCullough is with us. Mr. Ken Ganzel, who is Chair of the Regional Municipality of the Niagara Regional Police Services Board. We have Graduate Constable Dan Campbell and Police Services Dog Atlas, Constable Robert Viget and Police Services Dog Ranger. We have the Sergeant in charge of the K-9 unit, Scott Johnstone, and Constable Jesse Hicks, also of the K-9 unit. We begin the graduation ceremony this morning by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to work and live here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging this reminds us that the great standard of living that we enjoy in Niagara is directly related to the resources and the friendships of the Indigenous people who make up our community. At this time, I'd like to invite Chief Brian McCullough to the podium to offer comments to our new recruits and their families as well. Chief?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 2020 K-9 graduation ceremony virtual edition. I want to extend a very special welcome today to the family and friends of the graduating officers. Ongoing COVID-19 restrictions mean that we are unable to have as many people here join us today as we would normally have. So I also want to welcome those who are joining us virtually this morning as well to mark this special occasion. The Niagara Regional Police K-9 unit came to fruition in 1987, servicing the entire Niagara region with, at that time, one single K-9 team. Today, the Niagara Regional Police K-9 unit has 7 K-9 teams with a total of 8 police service dogs, one of which is solely employed as an explosive detection dog. Our K-9 unit provides coverage to the entire Niagara region, nearly 1,900 square kilometers, responding to an average of 1,200 calls per year. Needless to say, the K-9 unit has a long and proud history of serving the citizens of Niagara. As I've said many times, it's very important that we as an organization celebrate our success. It's something that I believe that our service does extremely well, and today is just another great example of that. Recognizing the significant achievement of these officers and their police service dogs is important. It's important that we recognize the hard work and dedication that goes into this type of training. Equally as important is that we share these celebrations publicly, acknowledging that those who dedicate themselves to making our community safer are acknowledged. I'm putting on a little show there for the crowd, I think. In Niagara, we are extremely fortunate to enjoy a high level of public trust and confidence for the work that we do to deliver public safety to our communities. In order to maintain this public trust and support, we must continue to be transparent and accountable to the communities that we serve. The fact is that police dogs are loved by the public, as well they should. Dogs in general have always held a special place in the hearts of children and adults alike. Whether it's from watching K-9s on the big screen, and I might be dating myself here, but in movies such as Lassie, Old Yeller, in more recent times, Beethoven and Marley and Me, or perhaps it's from hearing about the many heroic and heartfelt stories of the unconditional bond that exists between K-9s and their owners. Regardless of the reasons, historically there has always been an emotional bond between humans and K-9s. The bond between police service dogs and their handlers is quite different. The canine officer and his dog are a 24-hour-a-day package, living, working, training together, an equal partnership built completely on trust. Members of our community should sleep better knowing that these highly trained officers and their canine partners are on patrol 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, working to serve and protect the citizens of Niagara and the communities representing here today. To you, the graduates of this canine course, today's ceremony recognizes your successful completion of a rigorous and disciplined 15-week training course. You and your police service dogs have spent many, many long hours preparing yourselves to reach a point where you are now ready to serve our community. The training that these officers have received is top-notch, and our police service has earned a reputation across North America for providing high-quality police canine training. Preserving this reputation simply would not be possible without the hard work and dedicated service of our canine unit members, both past and present. At this time, I would like to extend my personal thanks to Sergeant Scott Johnstone of the NRPS Canine Unit. His leadership and his unwavering dedication to our canine program has placed our service in high regard as having an exceptional canine training program, both provincially and internationally. Scott, thank you for your professionalism and your loyalty to policing, to the police profession, and it's very much appreciated. I want to especially congratulate each of the officers who are graduating here today. You've earned this recognition, and we know and expect that you will put all of your hard work and your dedication to very good use. Looking at each of you, we can clearly see that you not only have the respect for your canine partners, but that you have a very special place in your heart for these very special animals. It's obvious that each of you is excited about this new assignment, and I have every confidence that you will be extremely successful as you embark on this next chapter of your career. So today is a celebration. It's a celebration of hard work and a celebration of accomplishment. Like so many other facets of police work, the hard work does not end here, and in fact, it's really just beginning. So to Dan and Atlas, Robert and Ranger, congratulations. You should be extremely proud of your accomplishments, and we know that you will make us very proud of your continued contributions to public safety. Thank you, congratulations, and all the best to you and your canine partners.
We now come to the formal presentation of the plaques to our newest recruits. I'll call each officer to the front individually to receive their plaque, and again, photographs are more than welcome as well. Constable Dan Campbell and Police Service Dog Atlas. Constable Dan Campbell is a 10-year member of the Niagara Regional Police Service. Prior to joining the K-9 unit, Constable Campbell worked in General Patrol in Niagara Falls and Welland. He also worked as a detective in the Niagara Falls Street Crime Unit. Police Service Dog Atlas is a 1-year-old male German Shepherd imported from Germany. Police Service Dog Atlas is trained in human scent detection and location, suspect apprehension and handler protection. PSD Atlas is also trained in narcotic detection. Constable Robert Viget and Police Service Dog Ranger. Constable Robert Viget is a 5-year member of the Niagara Regional Police Service. Prior to joining the K-9 unit, Constable Viget worked in General Patrol in St. Catharines as well as a detective in the Street Crime Unit. Police Service Dog Ranger is a 1-year-old male German Shepherd imported from Germany. Police Service Dog Ranger is trained in human scent detection and location, suspect apprehension and handler protection. He's also trained in narcotics detection. This brings us to the conclusion of the formal portion of this morning's ceremony. Before we come to a close, I would like to take this opportunity to say a final thank you to Chief McCullough, Board Chair Ken Ganzel, Constables Campbell and Viget, as well as Sergeant Johnstone and Constable Hicks as well. On behalf of the Niagara Regional Police Service, thank you for viewing today's ceremony, and please enjoy the remainder of the day.